Hello everybody! In this lesson I will help you with your June exam preparation. I will discuss question 10 of the 2021 paper. From the CAPS document, it is clear that Euclidean geometry counts a third of your paper. Now at the end of this lesson, I will add the playlist for the grade 11 and 12 Euclidean geometry. I want you to pay attention to the grade 11 playlist. The last two lessons, that is where I will teach you a very special strategy on how to remember the theorems and how to tackle your paper when you get to the exams. But let's go to the question. Now this is the question. It counts 13 marks, so my suggestion is that this shouldn't take you longer than 13 minutes in the exam. Why don't you attempt the question and then pause the video and come back to the answer.
In the diagram, BE and CD are diameters of a circle having M as center. Chord AE is drawn to cut CD at F. AE is perpendicular to CD. Let angle C be equal to X. 10.1. Give a reason why AF is equal to FE. And your reason is the line from the center perpendicular to the chord bisects the chord for 1 mark. 10.2. Determine, giving reasons, the size of M1 in terms of X. So we can start by saying that angle A1 is 90 degrees minus X, and your reason is sum of angles in a triangle. Then we can say that angle M1 is equal to twice angle A1, and your reason is angle at center is twice the angle at circumference, subtended by the same arc CE. And then we can just do a calculation. In A1's place, we substitute 90 degrees minus X, and then we're going to use the distributive property and multiply in the two, and therefore M1 is 180 degrees minus 2x. Where's the marks? Statement, reason, final answer. (10.3) Prove, giving reasons, that AD is a tangent to the circle passing through AC and F. So what we have is there is an invisible circle passing through A. I'm just going to write it in here with green. C and F. Mind the circle. So there is an invisible circle there, and we have to prove that AD is a tangent to that circle. So we start by saying that CAD is 90 degrees, and the reason for that is because CD is a diameter, so it's angle in semicircle. AC is then a diameter, that red line over there, and the reason is because of this 90-degree angle over there. Let me just show you this angle at F. Converse the angle in semicircle. So because of that 90 degrees, we have that AC is a diameter. And therefore we can say that AD is a tangent because it's the converse of the radius perpendicular tangent. So that AC is a diameter, and then half of it will be a radius, and there's a 90-degree angle, that angle at A1 plus A2, therefore AD is a tangent. Converse of radius, perpendicular, tangent. So where's the marks? CAD is 90 degrees, angle in semicircle. The fact that AC is a diameter and you knew converse angle in semicircle, and then AD is a tangent, your conclusion, reason, converse of radius, perpendicular, tangent. 10.4, given that CF is 6 units, AB is 24 units, down here, calculate giving reasons the length of AE. So we start by saying that AF equals FE and BM equals ME, and that we worked out in the previous sum, and both are radii. Then we can say that FM is half of AB, and AB is 24, so FM is 12, and the reason for that is the midpoint theorem from grade 12. Furthermore, can you see EM, MB, and CM? They are radii of that circle, and therefore they are 18 units, because if you look at CM, it's that 12 plus 6, 18. Therefore, we can say that the whole of EB is then 36 units, because that one is 18 and MB is 18, and 18 and 18 is 36. Furthermore, in triangle AEB, that's your right angle there, we can say that EB squared is AE squared plus AB squared, the theorem of Pythagoras. And then if we make AE the subject of the formula, EB we decided was 36 and AB was given that it's 24, we can work it out for AE, and we find AE is 12 root 5 or 26,83. And then where's the marks here? For that statement reason, all the statement reasons, and final answer.
As promised, on the right-hand side, you will find the playlists for the grade 11 and 12 Euclidean geometry. And on the left-hand side, you will find the next question of this paper, also on Euclidean geometry.